once you've made a call, whether it's face-to-face or on the phone, that's going to be a barrier between you getting to where you are and the person you're talking to. You know, there's some real basic things that I think are helpful. If you're in person, face-to-face, be friendly, look professional, look like you belong there, smile, be personable to the person that you're talking to, be respectful to the person you're talking to, but let them know exactly why you're there. Let them know what you're doing. Let them know maybe, for example, referrals. If you've got a referral, that's a simple way to get past the gatekeeper. Hi, is John in? And maybe even say, Mr. Brown, is John in? His sister Mary asked me to stop by and call on him today. Or, hey, is John in? I was just next door, and John's neighbor and business neighbor and friend suggested I stop by. Is John available for a minute? You know, things like that. So the warmer you can make the call, the better chance you have to get by the gatekeeper. Now, another thing about getting by the gatekeeper is to avoid the gatekeeper. Many times, the first person into the office is not that person who's the receptionist. It's the owner of the business. Many times, the last person to leave that office is the owner of the business, especially in a small business. So sometimes talking or calling in or making a call before they open or after they close slightly, that'll allow you to get through. And the other thing I think it takes is persistence. And I'm not talking about being abrasive, but I'm talking about continuing to follow up. And maybe give them some kind of an expectation. Hey, I was going to be sending something to John Brown. I wanted to make sure about the address and the email address. Can I get that from you? Hey, thanks a lot. I appreciate your help. You've been very helpful. All right, now when you do that, when you follow up a second time, that person that you're talking to, hey, Mary, this is Nick Serber again with Legal Shield. I had sent that information to John Brown. Remember you gave me that information yesterday? Oh, yes, I do. Well, thanks a lot. I was just following up. I want to make sure you got it. Is John available right now? And so make sure you're specific about what you asked for. Make sure you're pleasant. Make sure you're professional. And just continue to follow up.
It goes back to me just saying meeting a new friend. I think, for me personally anyway, when I'm cold calling and prospecting in person, that if I can walk into a company and meet that gatekeeper and introduce myself in a friendly manner, meaning, hi, I'm Melissa with Legal Shield. I'm sharing information with business owners here in the local market on how to protect and grow their business. Saw your company. I want to share it with your company as well, but I don't know who I'd share that with. Who would that person be? Would you mind if I just left information for you to just pass along? If I can get them to just start building a relationship with me, starting to have a conversation with me, I'll have a better chance when I follow back up for them to help me get to where I need to be. And for me, when I'm saying, you know, I need your help, you know, I'm sharing this information with your company, I'm not sure who I'd talk to, the help I need is who would that person be? So basically, that's the help I'm asking for. And when they tell me to say, they say, well, you know, that would be Will Adams. I'll say, great. Well, listen, I'd like to leave this information for Will Adams so he can review this and see if this is something that maybe he has some interest in. Could I leave it with you? Could I get his name and number so I can follow back up with him just to get his opinion? At that point, when I exchange the information, it's very critical for me anyway, for me to say, listen, I don't know Will's schedule, obviously you do. When would be the best time to follow back up with him just to get his opinion? That to me is critical because what they've just done is they've kind of given me permission to call them back. And so I use that as an appointment. So if they said, well, the best time to contact Will would be Monday at 9, when I call back in and the gatekeeper typically will answer the phone, I can reconnect now and say, hi, this is Melissa with Legal Shield. I hope you remember me. I was there last week and I shared some information, or I left some information to share with Will. And you said today would be the best time to contact him. Is it still a good time? So I'm just kind of letting them know you're the one who gave me permission. I'm following through with what you asked. And that actually starts building that bonding and relationship trust that I need to start getting to that next level.